Baker as the ref's flag switched on me there just a little bit. The throw-in will be a far throw-in, headed away by Bontrager. Goshen seeming to struggle just a little bit so far. And it will be Anchors looking to get something going here on the right side. He's looking for a cross. He gets one in, it's high, and it's headed away by Spencer Eichelman. He tries to get something going, and it's going to be a long pass up to Stoltzfus. Gets shoved a little bit. No call really needed either. This ball is in the back. Stoltzfus, second team all-conference last season, had himself a great season, led the team in scoring with 4 goals, who was behind, or rather led Phil Longenecker and Caleb Longenecker, who had 3 each last season. The ball now, Chris Venderly with his orange boots trying to get something going now is James Garcia looking to cross one in. First good possession so far, offensive possession for Goshen. And the ball is chipped in, and good clear there by Baker. That was with Levine, and that ball might have been a corner, as it was good that he chased it down. Still no score, and 11 minutes have gone by so far in this first half. You're listening to the live stream here as Francois Revalier tries clearing one in, a high ball that just gets headed away, and now Jamie Reed elects to get one all the way to the far side near the corner. The whistle blows, and it will be offside, Baker possession. You can see we're having a pretty nice day so far, as it was the game just a couple of days ago when Goshen had themselves pouring rain at the start of the game, as well as the women who played earlier before them. It was Robert Morris that defeated them. Back to the action. Here's a shot from Baker, and it looks like it will be a corner, as it did take a deflection out of play. First corner of the night for either squad. This could be a good scoring chance. It looks like Austin Shiney is going to be the one taking the corner all the way on the far side. The corner comes in, pretty low corner, had some backspin on it, corralled pretty easily there by Dean Knopfsinger. Ball sent all the way down. And the ball is played around midfield now. Shiny in possession, but Stoltzfus takes the ball away. Back to Knopfsinger. 1-2 passing there for Knopfsinger and Stoltzfus, and once more for Stoltzfus. The through ball, however, was taken away, and it looks like this will be a corner for Goshen. Good possession there by Stoltzfus as he was wrestling there with Didak. And it will be Goshen's first corner of the night, and this will be a good chance for Goshen to get something going. This is a team that had 11 corners in their first match of the season and scored on 2 of those opportunities. Chris Venderly, as we see most of the time, taking this corner, and he will elect to take a short corner that went on the corner of the box. No one really there, and this could be a good counterattack opportunity. But great defense there by Nussbaum. And now they get the ball over on the left side. Chris Venderly tries chipping one over, and he keeps it in play. But nothing comes of it as the ball now in possession with Baker. James Garcia originally in his right back to start. He's trying to make his way back over. He's out of position. This may cause some trouble. And the ball is trying to get a through ball in, and Dean Knopfsinger just picks it up, and it will be Jamie Reed, also coming from England. He is a transfer, however, and it's Brody Knopfsinger just behind midfield. Now they try moving it into their attacking half, and they do successfully. Now Spencer Eichelman, wearing the number 12 jersey for the evening, he gets it up to Nussbaum. Stoltzfus taken down a little bit with the tug of the jersey, no call from the ref. And it will be in possession of Baker right now. It is Robert Hohaven sending one up. It's David Bontrager now moving toward the midfield. chested down by Chris Venderly there, and a foul called. Right now, Chris Venderly looking to set up about 45 yards out. They are looking for another good opportunity here. Goshen still looking for their first shot of the game, unless you want to count the early shot opportunity by Stoltzfus that was, well, honestly, not super close. The ball crossed in now, in possession of Baker. They move forward. The ball now with Shiny. He tries to look for something moving forward. He crosses midfield. Still in possession now. He tries to get a through ball, but it's cleared away by David Bontrager. Headed forward now by Brody Knopfsinger, shouldered over, but taken away from Stoltzfus. The ball is now with Didak. Taken down, still no call. Get up the ball now with Kyle Young for Baker in the back. Julian Sansino sends one over, cleared all the way down by Young, and Francois Revalier tries getting something forward, but it is turned over. The ball now with Shiny. He takes what might have been a shot, which might have been a cross to his intended target, but whatever the case, goes out of play for a goal kick. Joining me in the studio, or in the booth rather now, is Andrew Snyder. He'll be on his way in just a little bit. Back to the action now. It'll be Knopfsinger sending one deep for Goshen. It's a low line drive, gets to Brody Knopfsinger. He's chested one down, and Bontrager tries to get one all the way to Eichelman. Ball is now in favor of Goshen. A throw in front of their dugout into Jamie Reed to Eichelman, who sends it over now to Garcia. Nice couple of touches there. And it will be a foul, a little bit of a trip there. And now it's with Chupp, who looks to send one in the back. And he eventually does send one down. It will be to Ashelman now. But it's turned over, gets through the legs and out of play. But a foul called by the line judge right in front of the Baker dugout. And it'll be a free kick for Baker. So far we've seen possession favor Baker just a little bit more so than Goshen. Still no score, and 18 minutes have gone by so far in this first half. It's sent all the way over from a long cross. There is Mind King, but James Garcia in possession now. Moving forward, a big foul, and they, in fact, will give a yellow card to Mind King, a very difficult challenge. That will be the first booking of the day for either team. And as I mentioned, Andrew Mind King will be the one hitting the books. Ashelman looks a little bit shaken up. He is fine, staying in the game. No substitutions so far for either team. 27-24 mark. Clock has been stopped after that yellow card. A little discussion with Coach Hauser for Baker. Jaden Chupp still waiting to take this free kick right in front of the Goshen bench. Looks like the clock will get ready to resume, and it does, counting down from 27-24. The ball in the box. It's now with Silva. He tries to clear one out, but it'll be Young eventually getting it out of there pretty successfully. The ball cleared away again by Silva, but right to the foot of Venderly, who just sends one forward. Not really intended for anyone, it didn't seem, so James Garcia is now in possession with Ashelman. Headed forward by Reed. Kyle Young and Josh Stoltzfus chasing this ball down. It goes out of bounds. Will be a throw-in for the Wildcats. Throw-in into the box. It's Didak looking to send one all the way down. Andrew Miller, his intended target. It lies now on the foot of Levine. Brody Knopfsinger with the ball, trying to make a move. Gets past Levine, taking on his defender, moving forward on the left side. A ball that's just a little bit out of reach of Ashelman. Would have been a good shooting opportunity there for Ashelman as he was on the top of the box. Going down pretty easily there was Mind King, and there is a foul on Austin Shiny. It will be a free kick just right in line basically with the goal, right in the middle. Chris Fenderly will be taking one from about 45 yards out. Let's see what Goshen has in store. As Goshen players get set up, 4 of them in the box. They try and get something forward. It is just headed away, and it will be a corner kick for Goshen. Be their second corner of the evening. 20 minutes so far have gone by in this first half. Still no score, but could this be the chance that Goshen needs to get on top ahead of their opponents and score the first goal against Baker so far this season? Any team. This is the fourth game that they are playing so far, not have yet to allow a goal. The ball still in play. Shupp has a shooting opportunity, but it's a good block there. Couldn't quite see exactly the Baker defender doing the honors of that, but it's now headed away. Jamie Reed in the front now, swung over to James Garcia. He gets the ball to Stoltzfus. Taken down, no call. It will be a throw-in, though, for Goshen. James Garcia throws one into Ashelman, who gets it over to Stoltzfus, looking to cross one in. Chipped above the goal. No real threat there for Baker, and it will be a goal kick. 24-30 mark so far left in this game. And second-year head coach Aaron Patrick should be delighted so far with his team's play. Possession has been a little more even since the start of the game, which was in complete control of Baker. They have 3 shots so far in this game. They've all been relatively good opportunities. But now the ball is with Baker. Now Levine sends one all the way back. Rather, that was Hohaven sending it back there to Didak. Now the ball up with Young. That's sent over now. Baker in possession, crossing one in and heading it. Was a good opportunity there, but cleared away there by Garcia. And Ashelman comes all the way back from his midfield position to help out in the back. Another cross in for Baker. It's headed past. Now it's a foot race between Francois Revalier and Andrew Miller, but it will be Revalier who wins that possession, and it will be Goshen having a throw-in. The sun just looks like it's going down behind the clouds now, and we might not see it for the rest of the evening. The lights are on here, and so far a very pleasant day. Having a nice weather. 23 minutes remain in this first half. Unlike the game that I got to call just a couple days ago, the women's soccer game, they did end up winning that game by a score of 4-1. That game was 90 degrees at game time. It was not pleasant up here in the booth. Back to the action now. It's headed by Revalier. Cleared away eventually by Bontrager as that ball was bouncing around just a little bit, not in possession really of anyone in particular. A throw-in now goes back to Kyle Young for the Wildcats. He moves one forward to midfield. It just gets back to him though. Stoltzfus on Young there. Both fall down, and it will be a foul. As one ref, the line judge, was pointing in favor of Baker. However, the official overruled him and said it was a foul, in fact, on Shiny. Just in front of midfield, Goshen in possession. They have earned themselves a free kick. And Jamie Reed will be on top of the ball looking to potentially get something in toward the box, and he sends one in and cleared away by Baker. Ball bounces over and headed away there by Nofsinger and cleared all the way down the field. However, a 2-on-2 potentially brewing. James Garcia runs that ball all the way down. It's near the box. He looks like he may be double teamed in the corner. It's taken away. Good defense there by Bontrager, cleared away and out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for Goshen College. Still no score so far in this game. We're in the 23rd minute. Dean Nofsinger will set the ball down in the middle of the 6-yard box when he takes his goal kick. Everyone on their feet here in the student section of the Goshen College complex. If you're just listening, if you're just tuning in, my name is Brad Stoltzfus. Andrew Snyder joins me a little bit later, and it will be a through ball here with Stoltzfus, but cleared away and into the stands just about. It will be a Goshen throw-in. But in fact, if you are just tuning in, this is the match between Baker University being hosted by Goshen College. As a part of the Goshen College Classic, the Maple Leafs look to win this game and be the first team to defeat Baker on the season. They come in 3-0, while Goshen 1-2 in their competition so far this season. A nice run brewing there for Baker as Hohaven tried getting it forward. The ball was with Levine there, and it is out of play. It will be a throw-in on the far side. Looks like a substitution. Checking in now, Spencer Atkin will be coming off in favor of Cody Silva.
Substitution for Baker.
This is interesting. You can see the Baker's players all moving forward except for one. That was the newly checked in Atkin. Everyone except for looks like about 2 players in the box. Could be a long throw-in from Baker. They throw it all the way into the box and headed away, but good save there by Nofsinger. Nothing too difficult. And it'll be the 4th shot of the game for Baker. Sent all the way down by Nofsinger. And Young gives a little shove. No call, but cleared away. And in possession now of Goshen. It'll be a throw-in just right about at their attacking 3rd. And they'll elect for Francois Revalier to make this throw-in. Still deciding on who to throw it into, and they eventually get it in to Ashelman, but it's headed away. Still in possession, though, of Goshen. Chipped over on the far side now. It's in possession of Nussbaum. He's looking to make something happen. The ball on the far side, trying to get it cleared in by Francois Revalier, and it is out of play off a Baker defender. It will be a corner kick for Goshen College, their 3rd of the half. We're at the 18-18 mark here in the first half. Still no score, but that could very well change with this corner here for Goshen. A good opportunity. They had 11 corners, as I mentioned earlier, in their first match, when last season they just averaged over 3.5 per game. It will be Venderly sending one in low, and a hard liner punched away there by Rydberg. We haven't had to mention his name too much, and Nussbaum takes a shot from pretty long ways out. High and wide by about 8 yards each side, and it will be a goal kick for Baker. 2 subs looking to come on here for the Wildcats. It'll be Thacker as well as Halsey.
Substitutions for Baker, number 16, Austin Halsey for number 10, Austin Shining, and number 18, Jordan Thacker for number 8, Andrew Meinking.
Sent down by Baker just to midfield, intended for Robert Hohaven. The ball now with Levine being chased down, but Baker wins themselves a throw-in. We're seeing good plays so far from both teams. I think that's only fair to say. His possession was mainly with Baker in the first 5 minutes of the match, but has since evened out just a little bit. A long throw in for Baker as it's headed away, but still in possession in the box now for Baker. Cleared away by James Garcia's left foot. Now a counterattack brewing for Goshen, a 2-on-2. And the ball now in the middle with Nussbaum. He's got Eichelman in the middle, but a very difficult play. And now Nussbaum trying to make something happen here. He is on his preferred right foot, trying to potentially get a cross in. He's double teamed in the corner, passes one, but no one is there. And the ball with Baker in their defending third, but now they are moving forward, trying to get it across midfield unsuccessfully, as another great pass is intercepted by Garcia. And possession is now in favor of Baker. Sansino sends one back to Didak. Didak still in possession, and he tries to send one all the way deep, and it looks like Nofsinger is just going to set it down and look to set things up for Goshen. 15:40 minute mark here in the first half. Still no score. At the next stoppage of play, it appears we'll see number 11, Jesus Domingos Alvera, the freshman, out of Goshen, Indiana. It'll eventually be picked up by Nofsinger. Making his second start of the season, and he sends one down deep, and it's headed there by Hoaven. And a good tackle there by Reed, but taken away a little bit too big of a touch there for Venderly, as that's sent forward now. And out of play intended for Thacker on that one. Goshen now will make the substitution. Josh Stoltzfus comes out of the game. Dominguez Alvera checking in. And it looks like him and Brody Nofsinger are going to be switching positions. Goshen appears to be in their 4-3-2-1 formation. Nofsinger, the lone striker up front, with Alvera and Nussbaum, his helpers, I guess is the best way to describe it. They will be in a central midfield position. Now the ball is set down, and they're looking to get something going. Is Baker. Another free kick here from about 40-plus yards out. 14 minutes remain in this first half. Still no score. And Kyle Young, the defender for the night, will be looking to cross one in, sends one in. This could be a header. Good chance and a good goal there by Baker. That was number 9, Keaton Anchors. And that's exactly why we should be looking out for his play. Big body up front, headed in on a very beautiful pass from Kyle Young. Fifth shot is successful for Baker. It is 1-0 Baker. That goal comes at the 13:56 mark in this first half. Ball now at the midfield as they resume play. It will be a ball in possession now with Baker. They try and get something going. They're not done, not satisfied with one goal, but that ball far out of reach of Blake Levine, and it indeed will be a throw-in on the far side in the defending third yet for Goshen. Ethan Francois Revalier going to be making this throw, playing in the left back position for the evening. He made his first 3 career starts in the first 3 games so far this season. And Chupp making his 33rd career start of his career. He sends one away. Another throw-in on the far side for Goshen. Jared Berkey looks like he'll be checking in right about now. And it'll be in favor of Nate Nussbaum. It'll be interesting to see if Berkey goes back to the defensive role or if he stays in the midfield.
Number 21, Jared Berkey.
It appears he will indeed be in the midfield. Berkey wearing his number 21 jersey for the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, that goal scored at the
Thrown in there
56 mark by the Baker Wildcats was scored
by
number
Francois
9.
Revalier and headed over now in possession with Baker at midfield, but they sent it back, trying to get it across midfield, but possession still with Baker. They send one forward across midfield, anchors the intended receiver on that one. But picked up pretty easily there by Nofsinger, and he looks to send one down the field. 1-0 the score. Baker in front of Goshen at the 12-minute mark remaining. And Ashelman could not quite get to it. The ball is sent back. Kyle Young, who had an assist on the first goal of the evening. Anchor sends it out of play, though. It will be a throw-in. Coming on now, Joe Houlihan, as well as number 6, Steve Puna, coming out for Sonsino, and the goal scorer for the evening, Anchors. Being bounced around just a little bit now in front of the Goshen bench. And in possession now, Chris Venderly looking to get something going here, but good midfield play and the fresh legs of Puna there. Puna out of Cameroon. This will be his first season in a Baker uniform. The ball now trying to touch one ahead was Ashelman, but the ball now still with Ashelman. It was taken down, and now a slide tackle, no call, as Nofsinger is told to get up. Didn't seem like much of the ball was hit there, but the only two eyes that matter are the ones of the officials. Puna now gets one over with Thacker. He tries to get a through ball into the legs of Houlihan and cleared away. And, oh, that did not at all look good. Ow. That is a brutal injury to Chupp, who's on the ground now. And it looked as though that Nofsinger was trying to clear one out with his foot and may have got kicked in the head by his own goalkeeper or a player for Baker. It was tough to see exactly what happened, but it may have been very well a boot to the head. They stopped the clock at the 10:30 mark. If you're just tuning in, this is the match between the Baker University Wildcats and the Goshen College Maple Leafs as a part of the Goshen College Classic, and so far it's 1-0 in favor of the Wildcats, but the main story so far now is the health of Jaden Chupp, who, to confirm, is the one down right now. And it did not at all look pleasant. All three trainers, as well as Dean Nofsinger out there, who may have been him, tried to boot it away, as he did successfully, but also got a piece and a little big chunk, rather, out of Jaden Chupp. I'd be surprised, honestly, I'd be surprised if Chupp stays in this game. That was a very, very rough look at that one, but Chupp is now on his feet. Looks as though trainer Kay will be offering the best she can do, and it looks like the concussion test will be in store. Chupp looks like he is walking off on his own power, but may stay in the game, and, well, it surprises me, but he is staying in the game, really showing the heart of the players on Goshen's roster. And it looks like all the fans now for the student section will be standing back up. And a good show of sportsmanship there as they throw it in to Goshen. And David Bontrager making his first start of the season. With the ball now is Chris Venderley just behind midfield. And booted ahead was Francois Revalier. Back now is Didak. The ball is now in the midfield with Hoaven. Over now, Puna has the ball, being defended there by Berkey, a little far out of reach for his intended target, Atkin. He checked on as a substitution earlier in this game. We've only seen 2 substitutions so far for Goshen. The ball at midfield headed away in possession of Goshen, but just cleared away. And the ball will be officially out of play. And looks like a substitution coming on, potentially 2 as well. Matt Ham going to be the one checking in, the junior midfielder from Wichita, Kansas. He comes in for sophomore Blake Levine. On the far side now, a throw-in for Baker. On the far side now in favor of Baker. However, it is turned over. Dominguez Alvera gets a nice little back heel. Now it's at the midfield, though, with Baker University. Dominguez Alvera, one of the subs coming in earlier in this first half, which only has 8:45 remaining in it. Back and forth possession now between Goshen and Baker. As we mentioned, this is going to be a good test for Goshen tonight, and so far they are playing up to standard. Still no score, still 1-0 so far with Baker, and not much that the defenders for Goshen or Nofsinger could have done in that first goal. The cross was in there and out of play on top of the net. It'll be a Goshen goal kick. Another substitution coming on will be Garrett Pulliam, defender from Overland Park, Kansas. He's a sophomore. He'll be coming on for Andrew Miller.
Substitution for Baker, number 12, Garrett Pulliam.
8 minutes left in this first half. 1-0 the score. And Nofsinger looks to punt one down the field and does so. Intended there for Ashelman, a little shove off, no call. Headed forward, a good flick of the neck there from Puma. The ball sent all the way back by Garcia and cleared away by Nofsinger. In possession now with Spencer Atkin. He gets one over to Thatcher, looking for a left-footed cross. And out of play, it'll be a goal kick as the ball was crossed in, but kicked away there by Atkin. If you're just tuning in, this is the Goshen College Classic. It is a match between the Goshen College Maple Leafs and visiting Baker University. They had an 8-hour drive yesterday morning and stayed overnight, and they will be playing their 4th game of the season tonight. And they are still leading 1-0 in that. Looks like Ashelman is down with a back injury. Good move there from Reed. And Venderley gets through his defender. A good chance for Goshen. The shot is just wide. But a great opportunity there for Goshen. And only Goshen's first legitimate chance of the night. And the shot coming there from Venderley. Baker's 5 shots leads Goshen's 1 shot. And Goshen is trailing to the Wildcats 1-0. 6 minutes remain in the first half. Ashelman has the ball, but it's sent over there to Didak for the Wildcats. Kyle Young in the back. Sends a left-footed pass to Puna in the middle. And this is Amir Didak making the start here tonight and has so far played every minute of this first half. The ball bouncing around a little, changing possessions a couple of times. still being fought for, but now Puna has good possession, good ball handling skills. But that's the second pass that has been erased from the foot of Puna. And both teams very aggressive so far. And Dominguez Alvera in the middle. Not much help, but Venderly now looking to make a run, but he's got 3 defenders on his back, gets tripped up. No call. I think he was rather tripped by the ball. And it's cleared away. It will be a throw-in for the Maple Leafs. 5 minutes remain, 1-0 still the score in the first half. Earlier we saw the game between Holy Cross and Georgia Gwinnett. They were on the field with their game at 5 o'clock. Holy Cross came on top, and what a very exciting match to watch. Both teams very intense. It was a loud game, a lot of great communication, loud communication, and a couple of cards handed out in that game. And tomorrow, Goshen will take on Georgia Gwinnett. Here's a shot as we get back to the action, but it's high and wide for Baker. It'll be a goal kick for Nafziger. Still a pleasant evening. The sun is going down. The sky changing. Now it's very pleasant and very light faded red going into orange. Very peaceful night. This ball is sent down. Still about 76 degrees with a 78-degree game time start. It doesn't look like rain's going to be in the forecast as it originally was. Baker sends a good pass in. Good defense there, but a chance for Baker, and they execute again. 2-0 the score. The goal coming from number 16, Austin Housey. 2-0 the score. Baker leads the 3:39 mark left in the first half. 2-0, Baker in front. Saw a couple of good passes there as that ball was trying to get in. Nafziger tried to dive for it and could not get it, and the rebound was pretty easily put home there for the Wildcats. The ball will start back up with Venderly passing it to Nafziger, back to Venderly, and all the way over to James Garcia now in the back. Venderly passes one forward. He was a little off balance there on a shove, but a good move there by Kyle Young as he eventually gets it forward to the other goal scorer for the night, Housey. Jaden Chupp passes one. Now the ball at midfield, but taken away, a little lackadaisical, is Goshen. And good defense there for Goshen, but a cross comes in. It is high, looping one into the middle of the box, and Garcia chests one down and clears it away. The ball is still in the box, and they finally get it back to Garcia on the near side now. Ball cleared up to midfield now. Ball with Puna here at midfield. The ball back with Didak. Good possession so far for Baker. Puna looking to make something happen as he is moving toward the box, tries to get it on his right foot and could not quite do so, and Bontrager looks to clear it out, and Berkey heads one away. However, it allows a corner.
At the 3-minute 39-second mark by number 16, Austin Halsey.
Be the second corner of the night for Baker. Another scoring opportunity. It is 2-0, and Baker could very well make it 3-0 if they capitalize on this corner. Their second corner of the night will be Thacker. His right foot on the near side corner. He puts his hand up, crosses one in high, and looking for a back post there, but after a couple passes, it is corralled by Nafziger in the back. Still 2-0 the score. A minute 45 remains in the first half. My name is Brad Stoltzfus. Joining me a little bit later will be Andrew Snyder. And the ball is now moved forward on the side now with Thatcher. Gets a left-footed cross in, looking for the back post, and intended there for Matt Ham. However, it goes out of play and will be a goal kick. as Nafziger looks to set it up. They send one down. We go back to the corner kicks so far for Baker this season. They have 37 on the season in just 3 short games, averaging just over 12 and just under 12 and a half rather corners a game. There's 35 seconds remaining in the first half. Baker still ahead 2-0. Ball sent down by Rydberg. Again, we haven't had to mention his name all too much. Goshen with only 1 shot on net. Possession and control of this game clearly in Baker's favor. Seeing a lot of experienced players so far for Goshen, as they did bring in a pretty hefty class of freshmen, and that is going to be the first half as clock has hit 0. 2-0 the score, and a good half so far for both teams.
And that's halftime. The score.
You don't have to do anything. We're happy to say we'll be back at the start of the second.
Your Goshen College Maple Leafs 0.
My name is Brad Stoltzfus. You're listening to the online stream of the Goshen College men's soccer game against Baker University Wildcats. It's halftime. The clock is counting down from 15 minutes. So stay tuned as we'll get second half action underway in just that time. Looks like both teams are set to go underway here as we resume this game between the Baker University Wildcats and your Goshen College Maple Leafs. This is the second game of the Goshen College Classic. The first game was at 5 o'clock, started with Holy Cross and Georgia Gwinnett. And it was Holy Cross who came out on top 1-0. A very aggressive game, but a fun game to watch. All the fans that were here were very into the game, very much like we're into this game here, though. It's 2-0 Baker as they look to start halftime in possession of the ball. They are up 2-0. 6 shots in the first half for Baker, only 1 shot for Goshen. And it was a good chance by Chris Venderly as he had the ball there on the right side. And he had the only open shot of the game for Goshen, and it went just wide left. We're going to get things underway in just a short matter of time. And play is back underway. Baker trying to waste no time, the fresh legs of Mike King, who has a yellow card so far in this game. Tries getting one in. Play resumes back in the box. A shot there blocked away by Nofsinger. The first shot of the second half in favor of Baker. Also the first corner of the half for Baker as well. And possibly an early opportunity here in the second half. Baker leads 2-0. Cross coming in from Shiny, intended for Anchors, the big body there in the middle of the box. Cleared away, though, successfully by Goshen. Nussbaum tries getting one down, and no call there, as it looks to be just about all the same starters in for Goshen that started this evening's match. Now the ball bouncing around a little bit, but it is in possession of Baker. Their own Kyle Young, who assisted on the first goal of the match, came from a very nice free kick, about 45 yards out. That was when they were moving right to left, and it was a nice low liner that was headed backwards by Keaton Anchors. Of course, that was someone to look forward to at the start of the match, and he has made the most of his opportunities so far. It is still 2-0, and now the ball in possession of Josh Stoltzfus, making a nice run down on the left side. Tries to get past defender, takes just a bit too big of a touch, which is unfortunate. Would have been a good chance. He had 2 guys as convoys there in the middle of the box, one being Brody Nofsinger, who notched his first goal of the season just last game. And it will be a goal kick, though, for Baker as Patrick Rydberg sends one down. There's Jamie Reed there on the side. He gets it up to Stoltzfus, but it gets past. No handball called, much to the dismay of the Goshen College staff. And the handball, no call there, to much dismay of the Baker coaching staff. But now the ball back in possession of Baker. They tried crossing one in, but it is picked up instead, caught out of the air by Dean Nafsinger. Ball headed down by Andrew Miller, and it is out of play. Looks like it will be a throw-in in front of the Baker dugout for the Wildcats. Far throw-in just gets headed away by Francois Revalier, first-year player out of England. And he has started in all 4 of the matches Goshen has played so far. Third home game of the season, as they will have one again tomorrow, does Goshen. cleared away by Francois Revalier again. So far, 4 minutes have gone by in this first half. 2-0 Baker still ahead of this game. The Goshen College Classic is being held here, and it will resume tomorrow. First with a 5 o'clock game. Holy Cross takes on Baker University. And the Maple Leafs will play later in the evening against Georgia Gwinnett, who lost the first match of the night. That came against Holy Cross. And a lot of the Holy Cross players are on the on my right side from the booth, enjoying this game. 5 minutes in, here's another corner, second of the half for Baker, and they hit one off the crossbar. It was a save first by Nafziger. It looked like there was a foul, however. So had the goal gone in, looks like it would not have counted. So it will be a quick, well, Nafziger was thinking to get one quick, but there was a foul in the box. But another good opportunity there for Baker, full of opportunities so far in this match. And the ball, a low line drive up to midfield. And sent all the way over. And yes, it was kept in play by Mind King. However, it rolls out of play now, but a far less better throw than what would have been near midfield. Still 2-0. 5 minutes have gone by in the first half of this match. This game not being broadcasted on 91.1 The Globe as it is usually, as Penn Football and the Regional Radio Sports Network has the call for the match tonight. So this game brought to you with live play-by-play on the stream. My name is Brad Stoltzfus, and looks like Goshen now going to be at the just in front of midfield, right in front of head coach Aaron Patrick, as well as the rest of the coaching staff. And it will be Jamie Reed sending one, a curved line drive in, and Bontrager may have a chance here, but it is cleared away and booted all the way down the field from Baker. Now it's Francois Revalier taking on the much larger Keaton Anchors. And he's defending him pretty well. It will be a corner kick, though, for Baker. The ball was last off of Jamie Reed, already the third corner of the match, or in the second half, rather, for Baker, fifth of the evening. They have, on average, just under 12.5 corners per game so far this season, 37 in their first 3 games. The ball headed away from a low line driving cross by Nafziger. Now it's a foot race between Nussbaum, and that was number 14, Spencer Atkin. The ball back now with Rydberg, and he whiffs on it a little bit. It was just not a good kick, as there was just a bit much spin on it. But regardless, the ball now with Baker as they try moving forward. Good defense there, all ball by Revalier. And it will still, again, be a corner for Baker. Austin Shiney will be the one taking the corner on the near side here. And as you can see, 2-0 the score, 37-minute mark approaching. It's a long corner. Anchors tries getting one in and is headed over by Didak, who started the game as a defender, and he was moving up forward for that corner. Now they'll just look to reset things, does Baker. The ball now with James Garcia. The ball gets kneed forward. And a little confusion there by Venderley and Reed as to who would get the ball, but Venderley does come out on top as he fell down at midfield. Ball still in possession. That's Sansino. And Anchors tries getting one forward. He chips one over to Andrew Miller, crossing one in. This could be a chance. And another back post chance for Baker, saved away by Bontrager. Nafziger way out of his net on the right side now, clearing away. No keeper in net. They shoot toward the open net. 3 Goshen defenders are there. And a beautiful header there by Chupp as Nafziger came all the way basically from the, I don't know if you can see now on your screen, but the Go Goshen Go banner all the way on the far side of midfield. And yeah, he is hands on knees now, trying to catch his breath as he was way out of net and the shot was taken then. Thought it was open net. 3 Goshen defenders there. Chupp then headed it, a legal head of course, to his goalkeeper. The ball is now with Austin Shiney. He tries getting something going. Looked like he was electing for a shot but decided against it. And Mind King looking to cross one in off the left foot. And the ball headed away. That was Nussbaum. Here's Andrew Miller on the right side getting one forward there to Levine, who started this match as well. Another good defended play there by Francois Revalier. That is already the 5th corner allowed in just 10 minutes so far. And you can imagine that with all these corners piling in for Baker, that they're going to eventually execute on one of them. They've only had 2 shots on net as Baker so far in the second half, but they have 5 corners. So far that's been the story of the second half. The ball is a high lobbed pass, goes over everyone, and Chupp looks to size it up and clear it down the field. But, I mean, possession just completely in favor of Baker. Good move there by Ankers. He rips a left-footed shot high and wide left of the net. Out of bounds. Goal kick for Dean Nafziger. In the back, the same starting 11 for Goshen. Francois Revalier on the left side, Bontrager and Chupp in the back. Garcia is on the right side. They started with a 4-3-2-1 formation, and so it's Sam Venderly in the middle, along with Eichelman, Nussbaum, who has possession of the ball now. Stoltzfus also in there with Reed in the middle. Nafziger looks to pick it off, but Rydberg was there to clear it away. And now the ball with Goshen. Onside is Nussbaum. That looks like he is going to clear one away. And a good defended play, but it will be Goshen's first corner of this second half, their 4th of the evening. Now, in my opinion, this is the time where Goshen needs to score. This you generally want to score in the first 5 or the last 5. Of course, anywhere in between is just fine as well, but the momentum may go in favor of Goshen if they, in fact, do score here from this corner. Venderly takes the low-line drive option, and it is cleared away, as you saw now. Jamie Reed just trying to keep possession for Goshen, and they do so successfully. Josh Stoltzfus on the near side now gets by his defender Miller, trying to get through again. Stoltzfus taken down, a little off balance, cleared away into the bench for Goshen. Looks like a little bit of tired legs, as the pace of this game is definitely more up-tempo than we've seen so far this season for any of the Goshen matches. This is a Baker team that has yet to allow a goal so far this season in their first 3 matches, 3.5 I guess technically, as they are now in the second half of this game. They will be playing tomorrow at 5 o'clock. They'll take on Holy Cross. And the Maple Leafs will follow that game at 7 o'clock. Back to the action now. Chris Venderly takes the shot. It is no problem for Rydberg, but a little bit closer than it seemed. Venderly, 2 shots, and the only 2 shots so far of the game for Goshen. Venderly has started all 4 games this season, and has had 2 shots on goal already in this game, or 2 shots total rather, and 2 shots on goal so far this season. Now the ball is being headed around a little bit at midfield. Good position there by Garcia's. Chupp looks to make a slide tackle, and the ball is all the way over on the far side. It does stay in bounds. There's now a double team as Chupp and Garcia are taking on Mind King there. Throw in now to Anchors. He has a goal already so far in this game, that coming off the assist of Kyle Young. That was from a free kick. Now trying to get something going, but a double team, now a single team. Anchors, such a physical player, but he's much bigger than just about all the rest of the players on the field, and he is a strong player. There's a ball that's with Atkin now and tries to get cleared away by Bontrager, unsuccessful. Robert Hohaven had the ball, now Kyle Young. Taken away by Nussbaum. This could be a nice counterattack brewing. It is going to be a foot race between the two, and Young comes out on top. Will be a foul on Nussbaum, says the line judge. We're entering the 16th minute now. 2-0 still the score. The Baker Wildcats are on top of this match between them and the Goshen College Maple Leafs. The 2 goals coming. The first one from Anchors. The second one by Austin Halsey. It's the freshman out of Topeka, Kansas. The ball is now cleared away by Revalier, but it was a good run brewing there for Levine. Good play from one of the stronger defenders so far on this team is the freshman out of England, Francois Revalier. We've seen a lot of long throws into the box so far. This might be the third as Andrew Miller looks to get one in, and he does. It's to Anchors, who tries heading one somewhere. Be a goal kick, Goshen College. Now, if I'm Coach Patrick here, I'm bringing on some fresh legs and potentially going into a formation where they can score a little bit more. However, it will be just tough either way to get past this back four for Baker. And then again, that may be the strategy, is to leave some of their players back and hope for a counterattack. It might be worth it. Nussbaum tries to get one, and Nofsinger has to turn around. Good possession there by Baker. It's cleared away. It will be a throw-in for Baker. 2 balls on the field now. And Keaton Anchors looking to get something going here. He's on the right side. He's approaching. He's now in the box. Takes a little bit of a big touch, but he's still in possession. Anchors still with good control of the ball. Nice ball handling there, and Goshen does not concede a corner this time as Bontrager clears it just to the left of the right corner flag. Entering the 19th minute of this match now. 2-0 is the score. Another long throw in the weights. Andrew Miller will send one in. And Keaton Anchors heads one. And just wide right. He was looking for his second of the match. Unsuccessful. Already the 9th shot for Baker so far in this match. Number 21, Andrew Miller comes off. And Austin Shiney also coming off. Entering the game is number 12, Garrett Pulliam. And number 13, seeing his first action of the night, is the sophomore midfielder, Andres Cooper.
Baker substitutions, number 12, Garrett Pulliam for number 21. Andrew
Whiff
Miller,
there by
and number 13,
Chop, and
Andres
now it's a
Hooper
foot race.
for number 10, Austin
But he keeps possession now. Very nice touch there by Chop. Now the ball in possession of Baker as they try getting something going here, looking to notch their third goal of the game. And as we've been mentioning all night, still no goals allowed for this Baker squad, as well as Pat Rydberg. Still holding this clean sheet here for Baker. The ball now looking to get cross. It's a low cross, but cleared away. Not giving up a corner this time. And out of play now. It's going to be in possession of Goshen. We're seeing 9 players, one of those including a goalkeeper warming up on the backside behind the goal line right in front of the scoreboard for Baker, as well as the Goshen players over there warming up, and it's tough to tell if we'll see some of those go in. Some of these younger guys coming in for the game. I'm sure in talking with freshman Seth Kurtz earlier this afternoon that a lot of players are going to be used for this game because they have back-to-back games. As we mentioned, this game is a part of the Goshen College Classic, and so back-to-back nights they'll be playing. It'll be very tough on the legs. Back to the action. Pat Reinberg comes out of his net a little bit and now throws a horizontal throw, I guess, over to his teammate as he gets headed all the way forward, 2-on-2. Good there, but a foul called as a high kick, it appeared, or something. Whatever it was, it looks like it will be in possession of Goshen. Baker, rather. And it will be about a, by the looks of this, roughly 32-yard free kick. It comes on the right side in front of the sideline. In the attacking third of Baker, could be another goal-scoring opportunity. Only 3 players outside of the goalie, Rydberg, in the box. For Baker, they try to get one in, and a head goes through, but a deflection was taken. Kyle Young was looking to add his second point of the night, but it is out of play and will be a corner kick. That is now the 8th of the game. 9 shots on net so far for Baker in this game, and it has been all Wildcat soccer so far in this game. We saw possession even out just a little bit in the mid part of the first half, but it was all Baker to start the game, and now as we continue into the second half. The ball is a low cross in and cleared away successfully by Goshen, and now this could be a counterattack, is maybe exactly what Aaron Patrick wants. Something off of this corner as they've got fresh legs moving forward now. Was Stoltzfus trying to get something going. A good slide tackle there. Tough to tell exactly who made that stop, but it's James Garcia now with the ball for Goshen. Being headed up, and this is now with Ashelman as he tries getting something forward. And a handball is in fact called. So it will be basically just outside of this 18-yard box. The best chance of the night so far for Goshen College. They look to get this game 2-1, but it's going to be a lot of work yet to get done. 22-22 remains in this game. It will be about a 22-20, let's say a 25 or 6-yard free kick just outside of the 18, and it looks like it'll be Venderly who will make this kick. We saw a little bit last year of some of the set pieces that they ran. Did Goshen, they had 3 players occasionally, and one would make a run, but looks like Venderly may just have it a shot himself. He does. It goes high and wide onto the baseball field. Third shot of the night for Venderley. He has all the shots so far in this game.
Baker's substitution, number 19, Joe Houlihan. For number 8, Andrew Meinking.
Substitution for Baker, Andrew Meinking is checking off. Coming on is Joe Houlihan, freshman also out of London, England. He came in the first half and now is back in. Here's the ball with Dudek now. Still in possession. This is a team, Baker, that keeps the possession very well, and maybe they just are completely in control of this game so far. The ball with James Garcia as he saw that pass, telegraphed it well and picked it out. Jamie Reed, transfer out of England as well. Baker has numbers moving forward, and they get a through ball over a low cross coming in. Conceding a corner will be Goshen. 7th already in this second half. Looks like the corner will be, well, no one has the ball yet. It looks like it'll be taken on the far side. And if you're the goalkeeper, Nafziger, this is looking from your right side and is coming in. This can be a little difficult sometimes if you're a right-footed goalie, because the far post just makes it that harder to clear it out, but it is a low cross to the near post for Baker, and a long shot there, high and wide over the net. It will be a Goshen College goal kick. Garrett Pulliam was the one trying to execute on that one. 10 shots in this match so far. As for Baker, we see Ham, the goal scorer, Halsey come in, as well as Jordan Thacker.
Baker's substitution, number 16, Austin Halsey. For number 22, Robert Hogan.
Hohaven coming out of the game. Keaton Anchor also checking out of the game.
Number 23, Blake Levine.
And that will be now in possession of Baker. The other player checking off was sophomore forward Blake Levine. Baker just having their way so far, but they'll be up against a good matchup tomorrow when they face Holy Cross. Here's the ball now sent in, a good scoring chance, but nothing comes of it. It will be a foul, it looked like, on Baker in the box. We've hit the 18-minute mark, so only 18 minutes left to play, still 2-0. Excuse me, the score. Baker is in front. This is the second game of the evening. The first game came at 5 o'clock against Holy Cross, and Goshen's opponent for tomorrow, Georgia Gwinnett. And Gwinnett fell earlier 1-0 to Holy Cross. All this a part of the Goshen College Classic, which will be hosted by the women next week. Ball rose not quite over the end line, and Chubb tries to make something of it. Now the ball on the far side moving forward now. Good pass there, good passing from this entire team this whole game so far. It looks like another foul is called, and a free kick will be taken all the way back toward the 18-yard box. I wouldn't be surprised to see a almost completely new lineup for tomorrow. with back-to-back games, both being non-conference. It'll be a test for Goshen. It's already a test for them against Baker, two very good teams that they'll be playing. And now Baker in possession. He gets by one player, cleared away by Chupp. But good attacking play there from Cooper as he wins his team the eighth of this second half, 10th total, and they're approaching their average so far on this season. 37 corners in 3 games. They've already have 10 here. They only had 2 in the first half, but they also had 2 goals in the first half. It's up now, still in possession of Baker. This is number 16, Halsey, as another cross comes in. Another scoring chance potentially, but cleared away is all that Goshen could do, allowing yet another corner. .15:20 remains. It'll be a left-footed cross in. And, a good save there as that ball almost seemed to be need toward net. Might have been headed in, but a great save by Nafziger. That was probably the best scoring chance off a corner so far for Baker this evening, as they finally got a shot on net, but Nafziger, good reflexes there. Good reaction time. But they concede yet another corner. 12th of the game, crossed in here on a medium line drive. Possession just completely favoring Baker so far in this match. 2-0 still the score. Goshen looking to get their first goal of the game, but they haven't had much opportunity to do so. The 3 defenders in the back for Goshen. Now it's a 2-on-3 potentially brewing here. It's Ashelman, but now taken away by Atkin. He's having himself a great game so far. Bontrager makes his first start of the night and of the 2015-16 campaign. That's a foul, as that was on Nafziger, as he might have had a good chance had he gotten by that defender, but a great foul is really all you can say. Amir Didak, really difficult to find an opening past this back 4. They started with Kyle Young and Amir Didak in the back as the 2 center backs, and they have stuck exactly with that. I wouldn't see why they would need to change it. Both players in good shape. Here's Reed sending in a cross right in front of the Goshen bench, but now a counterattack brewing, but numbers favor Goshen, as that appeared to be Bontrager who stepped up and cleared away. Only 3 shots on the night for Goshen, all coming from midfielder Chris Venderly. Ball forward now for Josh Stoltzfus. He makes himself a good touch. This could be a good chance here for Goshen. Stoltzfus looking to cross one in, but the ball chipped away. Nothing of it. Nothing really comes of it. Garrett Pulliam, a sophomore defender out of Olathe, Kansas. Looks like a substitution will be coming on shortly for Baker, as this ball is crossed in and headed away. Nussbaum had a good chance on that. Might have been tugged a little bit. Not enough contact for the ref to make a call, so it'll be still 2-0 Baker. 12:15 remains in this first half. Checking out is Garrett Pulliam, and checking into the game, seeing his first action of the night, Andrew Poindexter.
Number 3, Andrew Poindexter. For number 12, Garrett Pulliam.
Rydberg sends one down. Now the ball is with Chupp in the back. 2 attackers for them coming, trying to make that play a little bit difficult, more so for Chupp. But now Baker moving forward with the ball now, and cut out by Garcia, and clears it away into the practice net. Still 2-0, Baker is ahead with 11.5 minutes remaining in this first half. Both goals coming in the first half, one by Housley, that was the second of the match, and opening the scoring was Keaton Ankers, who has since checked off, which is much to the delight, I'm sure, of this Goshen squad. Now the ball moving forward with Housley as he tries to cross one in, but out of play off the side net. And Nafziger thought he had a corner, but it looked like it took a deflection. And I jot down once more for a corner for the Wildcats. It's going to be taken on the far side, and they are looking to add to their 2-goal lead. Housley looking to cross one in, a high cross, as we haven't seen much of from this team so far in the second half. But it really comes down to the fact that they've had just so many more chances, has Baker. Nice through ball there, and Stoltzfus in full sprint on the right side, trying to get by a defender who is on all fours, but eventually they get it away, cleared away out of bounds. It will be Goshen throw-in at midfield on the far side. Surprising to me, we have yet to see a substitution for Goshen in the second half, so potentially some tired legs out there. But maybe that's exactly what Coach Aaron Patrick wants. Doesn't want to necessarily waste any players that he may use for tomorrow. And that's not to say that some of the starters for today may not start tomorrow, but maybe that is the case. We'll find out tomorrow at 7 o'clock. That game will be brought to you on 91.1 The Globe. This game is not. It is on the live stream that you can find through goleafs.net. Andrew Snyder and myself will have the call for that game tomorrow night. But this for sure has been a great test for Goshen, not to say that this game is over. But with possession that we've seen so far out of this Baker squad, it'll be very difficult for Goshen not only to score one, but to tie this thing up at 2 with only 10 minutes remaining. Make that 8:30 remaining. And it appears that 3 subs are looking to come on for the Wildcats. And if Goshen has any aspirations to come back in this game, it'll have to come right here, as Baker's got all their defenders in the back, which means Garcia yet can move up. And it'll be a shot from Nussbaum that hits the wall, goes out of play for a throw-in. On the far side, still in the attacking third. The ball thrown into Venderley, chested down by Nussbaum, who's still in possession, looking to cross one in. Bounced around a little bit, but Kyle Young will just clear one away for Baker. A throw-in for Garcia in front of midfield. He throws it over, intended for Stoltzfus. Ball to play will be a throw-in. Substitutions coming on for Baker. It'll be Corey Center, Alex Brevlik, and looks like number 20, David Guerrero, checking into this match. Coming off is Ham, Houlihan, as well as Jordan Thacker. All have played great games so far. It's tough to give any discredit to any of these Wildcat players, as this team is a very sound team, keeps possession of the ball very well, makes it very difficult on their opponents not only to score, as they haven't let a goal in all season, but also doesn't give them many shot opportunities. 4 shots so far in the game for Goshen. 3 of them coming in the second half. 3 of them also coming from midfielder Chris Venderly. Looks like Gabriel Eisenbeis is looking to check into the game for Goshen. He wears his number 14 jersey. Looks as though Reed will be the one checking off. Eisenbeis made his Goshen College soccer debut in the Crossroads League championship match last season. He saw his first action then, and he's seeing his first action of the 2015-16 campaign beginning right now. And that means that Eisenbeis will be in the back, and Bontrager moves
Goshen substitution number 14,
forward
Gabriel
to the
Eisenbeis.
midfield.
For number 6, Jamie Reed.
Baker in possession now, looking to get a through ball in. And it will be a corner kick for Wildcats. Sound like a broken record tonight, saying all these corners for Baker, corner for Baker, corner for Baker. 12th of the half and 14th of the game. And as I've mentioned only a handful of times, they had 37 coming in their first 3 games. They have so far taken that average and put it to rest. 5 minutes remain. 2-0 the score. The Wildcats are still in front. Nussbaum tries chipping one forward.